Hey guys, it's Amy from GracexWildflowers, and I'm really excited about today's video because it is a plan with me in my Hobonichi cousin and just kind of how I'm using it as my everyday planner. I think it's going to win out over the weeks, but of course I have not canceled the week out of the lineup quite yet, but I have been really enjoying the Hobonichi cousin this past week. And I'm excited to set up a new week. So grab your journal, grab your planner, grab whatever you want, and then just come along and plan with me. I would love it. So I really have been loving the vertical layout. I love how it's been looking. I love how it's functional for me. I have mine in a burnt orange moterm cover that I got from AliExpress. I'm not sure if it's on Amazon currently, but I've seen it on there before, but I got mine from AliExpress, so it did take a little bit longer to get to me, but I love it. It's such a good option if you're on a budget, besides getting like a Gilio or a VDS. Vanderspec, they are more price friendly, right? But I'm not gonna lie, the smell of a Gilio is like oddly satisfying. Anyways, so I'm using the pen, an Energel Clena, I think it's called, in a 0.5. The Coffee Monsters Co. Founder and creator Helen turned me on to this pen. She uses a 0.5 and a 0.4, I believe, in her Hobonichi cousin, and it's a really great gel pen. It's really bold, smooth writing. I got mine off of Amazon. I have been trying to use them both in the daily sections, but I think I'm just going to reserve them for like a bolder type of font or pen in like the weeklies and in my dailies, rather than like things that I write my to-do list and stuff. And then the pen that I'm using right there is my trusty uniball jetstream in 0.5. That's the one that I really love writing in like my events and things for the day and my to-do list in my daily section. So within each day, I write what type of schedule I have for school. I'm a high school teacher, and we have 3 different schedules that we go by: a white schedule, a gold schedule, and a purple schedule. So I just write that at the top of the day around like hour 7 on the timed weekday. And that just kind of helps me get me in the mindset of what I'm teaching that day and kind of an overview of what the week looks like. Usually the schedule is the same throughout the different weeks, but sometimes it's not. So like next week, we are doing a all white schedule. And I did put pencil down first just to kind of map out what I wanted my week to look like. So you're going to see kind of a lot of erasing in this, but that's okay. On the left column side there, I put my habit trackers. So there's some things that I just want to make sure that I track, really just to keep me on track, right? So I really want to make sure that I get at least 8,000 steps a day. And with teaching and stuff, that is pretty easy, but some days it's easier than others, I guess. So 8,000 steps a day, that I burn 3,000 calories a day, that I'm in a calorie deficit, because that's one of my goals this year, is to just be a little bit more healthier and be more aware of what I eat, and then to read the Bible 3 to 5 times a week as well, and then track my no spend. I don't have anything specific that I'm trying not to spend money on, but just in general, I don't want to like frivolously buy things. So if I have to like pay a bill, or if it's groceries or gas for my car or anything like that, those are like necessities, right? But if I'm buying like a new tumbler or new pens or new stickers or something, or clothes, that would be like a spending day. So as long as I'm not buying something that's not a necessity, that would be like a no spend day. So I just want to make sure that I'm really conscious of that, and that I'm putting money towards things that I either need or really want. And then my Bible reading goes below my habits. So I'm doing the 5-day reading plan, where you can read through the whole Bible in a year. I tried to do that last year, and I was so obsessed with the schedule that I totally failed. So instead, this year, I'm just trying to be really manageable with my goal here and just try to read 3 to 5 times a week. So that way I'm still reading the Bible. I'm putting less pressure on myself, and I'm going to kind of set the bar low so that I just don't stop altogether, because that was my problem last year. I feel like I set it just too high, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm behind, so I have to stop, which should not be the case, So just tracking that on the side there, and then I also have the whole printout in the back of my Hobonichi that I can show you guys later. But yeah, so that's my sidebar there. And so far that's been pretty functional for me and has, I guess, motivated me to kind of keep on track with those habits and my Bible reading. Throughout the weekdays, I highlighted in a tombow dual brush marker in the color N52, just like the hours that I would be at work. So basically the school day, right, from 8 to 3. I obviously get to work before 8 o'clock and stay after 3. The joys of being a teacher. But yeah, I just kind of block that out, and then anything on that day for school, I kind of write in. So like our tutoring times that we call focus periods, I know every Monday and Wednesday I always hold my yearbook meeting. On Wednesday, we always have chaplain advisory, and then on Fridays, we always have faculty devotions in the morning, and then also chapel that day as well. And then I just wrote in some of my appointments that I had this week. So I have a Zoom meeting with, a yearbook advisor. And then I also do the scorebook for our basketball teams, which is really fun because that way I'm able to see my students outside of the classroom as well and see them doing something that they really love and are passionate about. So that's always fun to do, and I'm doing that on Tuesday and Friday this week. On the bottom of my week, I have my categorized lists, which I got this idea from Plan to Create. I believe her name is Julie, and her Hobonichi Hobonichi cousin is just beautiful. It is so simple and has such, I don't know, she just does such a good job with like putting all of her stickers together and making it look so, I don't know, just so aesthetic, I guess. It's so awesome. So check out Plan to Create's videos. I will put her in my description below. But I have my categorized lists of things that I want to do or reminders that I have to get done for the week. So my lists are personal, school, yearbook, finance, content, groceries, and then miscellaneous. So personal, obviously, are just things that like I want to make sure that I get done for either myself. School are things that deal with my job, yearbook, the club that I run, finances, that's pretty obvious. Content, kind of like with YouTube, Instagram, and my Etsy shop. And then groceries that I want to buy in the next coming week for my meals, the following week, and then miscellaneous. So anything that doesn't really fit in those categories. And I really love this system that I have on the bottom. So thank you, Julie, from Plan to Create, because it has really helped me kind of focus in on what I need to get done. Now I'm putting in some stickers from my sticker stash. The book that I put my stickers in is from allycatshop. I'm not sure if she has that particular book anymore, but I really love the sticker book that I bought from there, and I believe she has other ones in stock as well, just maybe not the exact one that I have. But anyways, I put all of my stickers in there, which took kind of a long time, but totally worth it because now I have all my stickers in one spot, which is really efficient for me. So I love the little computer that I put for my Zoom meeting. That's from paperbitsco, and then the 2 books that I put in there, and the payday sticker is from Planner Frenzy. Both wonderful shops, both that I really love. And throughout the video, if you've noticed, I've obviously been flipping back and forth to the previous week to see what I need to fill in on my to-do lists, and then also my calendar to see what I have going on in that week to make sure that I put down as well. So like I put my meetings and the scorebook things that I have, and like I put second quarter ends on Friday as well, right? Because those are all things that I transfer from my monthly to my weekly section. And here I'm just filling out those lists on the bottom. I do like this kind of system of having like categorized lists because it gives me more of a focus of what I really need to do in the different areas of kind of like my life, rather than just having one huge task-orientated list that could be a little bit overwhelming, this just kind of chunks it up and makes it seem a little bit more doable. That, okay, this is an area that I really need to focus on today because I, focused on finance or content the other day. So it's just kind of nice to almost compartmentalize those things. But yeah, I thought of doing a task list on the side and doing like my habits and Bible reading in place of the categorized lists. But yeah, I don't think that would work out super well for me. I'm also looking at my dailies now to see and reference any of the collections that I have back there, and also my inbox on my, you see it there on my front page for January, just to see if I need to add anything into those categorized lists. So just kind of using all parts of my planner as, keeping me on track, keeping me really, I guess, ahead of the game, I feel like, and it's just been so functional and awesome for me, and I hope this helps you in your planning life. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.